It's a sad day when a father's disappointed in his son. But that New Year's morning, that was one of those days. Eddie partied so hard that night, I'd never seen anything like it. I mean, I thought I'd partied with the best of them, but I thought he pushed his luck too far that night. His friend Adrian brought me to him, and I swear, I lost a piece of my heart that day. Immediately, I rushed to fix him up as best I could, but I didn't know if he'd bounce back. So I picked up this power belt for the little homie, and I was saving it for a surprise for a day that he really impressed his dear old dad. But I decided I'd put it on him that day, because I didn't know if he'd ever come out of the coma. And it was the weirdest thing. As soon as I put it on him, he just snapped to. So being a responsible dad, I asked Yeti to think about what he'd done. He told me he thought his near destruction was both a punishment for the mistakes he made and a warning not to abuse his power. But I think he was just giving me the business. In no time flat, he was the real deal again. But I was a little bit worried that he was becoming addicted to being lucky.
After the New Year's incident, Eddie started to live life to its fullest. He wanted to experience everything and was willing to try anything for a thrill. Outdoor sports like hiking attracted him because he felt more in his element. And as his abilities matured, he became an adrenaline junkie of sorts. Everything from caving to martial arts became part of his repertoire, and he excelled at all of them. All appeared well, but there was something wrong. The Yeti felt powerful, equipped with an exceptional skill. His luck could propel him through any situation and take him places many had never dreamed. But he always wanted more. He began taking on new jobs to satiate his desire for achievement. He started hiring himself out to people as a good luck charm. It began with small jobs, but that couldn't keep him happy for long. His addiction fermented into an obsession. Before long, high-profile people and organizations were hiring him to emanate his luck onto their sides of pivotal affairs. He became an icon for his extreme luck. He was unstoppable, or was he? An intense phobia boiled inside the Yeti, a fear of becoming unlucky. To ensure this fear would not come true, Eddie continued to test his luck by pressing it further and further. This is when he began whoring his luck to the highest bidder. Black marketeers, gangs, thugs, drug lords, gun runners, you name it, Eddie lucked himself out. He tried to stop, but addiction is for life. And besides, life in the fast lane was Eddie's dream, and he was living it. Eddie finally got himself in too deep and wound up being dropped and trampled during a gang fight. He was left to die in an alleyway, bruised, scared, and alone. Though on the surface it appeared Eddie's luck had failed him when he needed it most, it was during this time that he experienced his most exceptional luck, the luck that everyone tried to extract from him. Though Eddie was ignorantly unaware of it, Michael the Protector had been watching over him at all times. You see, Michael the Protector was Eddie's guardian angel, and it had been prophesized. With Michael sent from God as our protector, evil will not prevail. But at that time Michael shall rise up, that great prince, who standeth for the children of thy people. Daniel 12:1. And at that time rise up that great prince did. Michael garnered his powers to subliminally summon an abominable Aphrodite. It was then that a certain someone caught a glimpse out of the corner of her eye. Something, or was it someone, was lying in the alleyway? As she approached, she noticed it was a Yeti just like her. Eddie opened his eyes and was struck by the beauty of Betty. Who was this Venus who stood before him? Betty asked Eddie if he was okay, and he managed to choke out a "Yes." Eddie was stunned. He felt truly lucky for the first time.